It is Black Reliquary. When it loads, there we go. Cool. Let's play some Black Reliquary. There is a cache in the dunes. One of our benefactors has seen fit to leave us a stockpile of particular goods in a remote location. We get 50 refined amber dust, which is like a lot, right? That's more than we've made in the last several weeks, I think. Okay, cool. Excuse me. So the last few episodes, if you want to kind of pretentiously call them episodes, the last few videos have been, we're pretty much just getting a team of level 3s ready to take on this boss, the Levantine Janissary. I don't know what that entails. I have absolutely no idea. But I do know who we're taking with us. We have very little choice. We have Boudica, probably wants to be in rank 1, Goddard for rank 2, Pevrel in rank 3, and Yu in rank 4. It seems pretty basic. I'm kind of a basic bitch these days. I've never really been one to experiment too much with loadouts. I like pick things that I know work well together and don't really try anything new. I'm also the guy who will only ever get one thing off the menu at any given restaurant. That's just who I am as a person. And also just like not having that much time to play anymore. I'm like, I can tell there's a lot I'm missing, and that's okay. Because the game would be boring if we knew what we were doing 100% of the time. You still want to be learning stuff, even after hundreds of hours, ideally. This seems like fine. Enlightened seems pretty good for our Plague Doctor. We've got a considerate flagellant. That's really cute. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I love that. Offers positive reinforcement on ally attack miss, buff ally, minus 15% stress received, 20% chance. That's really cute. I like that. He's also an opportunist. He's good at attacking stunned things. He's got some armor piercing, which could be very good. And he gains buffs whenever we expiate things, or whenever expiate is triggered. That's really good. Have we got any range skills? No, Reign of Sorrows is mystical. No range skills, so floor release is nothing, which is great. We've got a Cowardly Hellion. Bad at hitting things which are on full health, fine. Also a Giant Slayer, though. Could be good for a boss, we just don't know. Levantine Nemesis will be, though. That's pretty good. Alright. I'm liking these guys. It's the thing about coming back to a game that you haven't played in a while, and I know this is like, it's not Darkest Dungeon, yada yada, we've been through that, but like, it does share a lot of things in common with it, of course, and I can like feel the knowledge holes in my brain where all the Darkest Dungeon knowledge used to be. I can, yeah, we'll do this with our Vestal. Like when you go to the dentist and then for days afterwards you're just like running your tongue along the space in your mouth where a tooth used to be. It sort of feels like that's what I'm doing with my brain right now while I play Darkest Dungeon. Our Plague Doctor, I think we just want like generically good stuff, man. Like I don't think there's any need to overcomplicate it. The Blightstone seems good though. We will look at our skills soon as well. Punishment's Hood could be good. We can bleed Levantine things, but the Levantine are humans, I think, or humanoids. I think they're humans. I haven't really been keeping up too much with the lore of the game. Charm of Order? So we should be able to bleed them. It's the Kvarots, like the kind of possessed statues or whatever that we can't bleed because they're statues. That seems correct. We will be keeping the torch high. Although it wouldn't surprise me if there were more kind of enemies fucking with the torch mechanics in this. I don't know anything at all. I'm not on the Discord. I've been deliberately keeping away from that stuff. But I would maybe expect that that's an avenue they could go down. Having enemies fuck with your torch a little bit, like the Shambler in Darkest Dungeon 1. I don't know about Darkest Dungeon 2, because this is Darkest Dungeon 2, right? Pretty sure this is Darkest Dungeon 2. Let's just have the survival guide. And then Slippery Boots. Yeah, I would rather have the accuracy, I think, than the dodge. Okay. Oh. Getting ahead of ourselves. Still got some shit to do. So sort by stress. Let's get some of these in stress relief. Blosbovy. Dude, I'm sorry, you are fucked up. We have 3 guys who are like very stressed, so that's okay. definitely put these in the wrong order because I don't really know, like, I'm not really sure, like, what order numbers go in. Like, let me explain. Like, I'm seeing these numbers here, 40, 50, 60. I'm seeing these numbers here, 50, 63, 75, and these numbers here, 60, 75, 90. Now, I know what all of those symbols mean in terms of, like, that's 75. There's a 5 in the ones column, and there's a 7 in the tens column, so it's 70 plus 5, which is 75. But I do find it difficult to remember what order they come in. Like, is this 75 bigger than this 63? It's impossible to tell, which is the only explanation for what I just did. So we might want to upgrade some things as well. We have quite a few Matak. I think we can just do this, right? That seems like super reasonable. We don't need it at the moment, but later on that might be useful. Forge. Yeah, let's upgrade some of our lads. I can spend some money on this. It seems very reasonable to do so. All right. Okay. Can we do this? Maybe. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe we do, and I think I'd rather upgrade weapons than armor. Ooh. We can turn amber dust into... Oh, I don't know if I want to do that, though. I don't know if I want to do that. What about raw amber? We can turn that into something? Oh, we really can. I'm not sure if it's good, though. I just need 14. We can turn 12 amber into 14, whatever these are, salvage jewelry. I think it's okay to do that. I don't know the meta, but I'm going to do it because I really value having better weaponry for whatever the fudge this fight is. So this does improve our damage, does improve our crit, and does improve our speed. Good, good. Yeah, we'll still do this. The speed upgrade is good. The crit upgrade is also quite nice. Terrifying bosom. Training hall. Right, what skills do we want? I have no idea what this fight involves. I think I want to drop Wicked Hack and take Iron Swan. This gives us a Hellion which can't hit the front, but can hit the back. Whereas if it bleeds, can only hit the middle. So it seems like kind of a wash, right? And the Flagellant is really good at hitting the front. The Plague Doctor is okay at hitting the front. And the Vestal's kind of, whatever. But our Hellion is likely to be our best damage dealer. There or thereabouts. Certainly very strong. So maybe we drop Reckless Rage. What does Enrage do again? Let's double check what Enrage does. I used to know, but that was several days ago. Enrage. An effect that heals and temporarily boosts target's damage and crit on kill. Lasts till the end of the battle, this effect cannot stack. So this is something we want to use during the prep round, and it's specifically good at killing multiple targets. I don't know if there are going to be multiple targets. So I might just play it safe and go with this loadout. Can hit any rank pretty comfortably and stun the front line. Godard, I've really liked this. Endure has not been amazing for us, but only because we haven't needed it. Only because we haven't needed it, right? Because we've been doing okay. But also when we have been struggling, we've definitely found that these are probably better overall. Do you want to take both Punish and Exsanguinate? That seems like overkill. I think we drop Exsanguinate and take Reign of Sorrows. And I'm kind of hedging my bets here, right? Because I don't know if we're going to need to hit the front or the back, or both. Probably both to some extent. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Also aware that we're sort of running low on things to do during the prep round. I think we're going to take Incision, though. We have Blinding Gas with our Plague Doctor. Now, the prep round is important, though. Suffer is a good prep round skill. Boudica does have Barbaric York, which is okay during the prep round. That's actually fine. And, of course, our Vestal has lots of healing, so that's okay. We do have a little bit of stress healing on Expiate. Not stress healing even, stress reduction. I'm like, it's a flagellant. I'm not sure that's that relevant enough to swap out skills for. But we can't take Illumination in any case, so I guess we will take Judgment. Those are the four skills that are available for a backline Vestal. In rank 3, you have more options. You have both. No, just Illumination, but still, it's more. Apologies, knocked the mic there. Revoke my streamer credentials. Haven't streamed in 4 years. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on this, nice and simple. Do we want to? We could do this. We have exactly enough of whatever this is. Not amber, valor marks, of course. Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. We're going to run a little bit low on money, but I think that's okay. This is 1, 2, 6, 7. I really do think it's worth just going for it, because the idea of fighting a boss here scares the shit out of me, if I'm honest. So that's okay, though. That's okay. Right, we're down to 10k. We will have a look at our ferry. Any of these we're particularly concerned about? We could take another Arbalist. Feeble and a weak finish. Feeble doesn't matter too much. On guard is quite good. Weak finish is like genuinely quite poor, I think. I think that's actually going to be a problem, but... could take another Dredge. That seems poor. Oh, specifically against bosses. That's quite good. I feel like I should use the Dredge more as one of the new classes.
A mechanized demigod of death.
Not just the ones...
Of a fallen land.
Thank you, sir. Not just the ones that have been sort of reimagined, revamped, whatever. Yeah, we'll just pop you guys in here. Lovely. So good. We don't need to give anyone a week in the Amber Den. And I certainly don't want to shop for trinkets at the moment. So let's just head out, kill the Levantine Janissary. Janissary? Janissary? Don't know. Not having any shovels kicked my ass last time, or not having enough shovels, or rather, getting rid of my shovels is what kicked my ass. That was a skill issue, for sure. Continuing the tradition of coffee that is far too hot. I do want to take a couple of laudanum. They are cheap enough. 2 stacks of torches, yeah. 1 key, 2 archaeology kits. Keys are less useful than they used to be, I think, because they're no longer mandatory for the secret room. What are you? Ginseng powder. Okay, they cost an amber each, though. Or an amber powder each. Amber dust, sorry. That's okay. This also clears horror. As I'm assuming so does laudanum. Because it's heroin. Let's just go with this.
This is not a man of villainy, nor a man of machinations. He is a man of honor, of dignity. The conquest on the valley is not his calling, not his purpose. Nonetheless, he stands steadfast between us and the Reliquary. Grant this Janissary a noble death.
Very cool. Naked opportunism and profiteering.
Commander's camp.
Okay.
And put a stop to his reign.
So I noticed in the last episode, to be honest, and maybe other ones before that, I do watch all these through, but sometimes you just don't pick stuff up. Or I don't, anyway. This is kind of obscuring. My face is kind of in the way here. I'm just going to... Hopefully that's an improvement. I don't know. I'm smaller now, which means I'm less self-conscious, so that seems ideal. Right, so... In Darkest Dungeon 101 says the boss, I think has to be here in the top left. So once we're here, it's 3 here and 2 here. So I'm gonna go here, in the furthest room away. Sorry, the mic is right next to my face. Keep bumping it. Bandages, really? Okay. Yeah, alright. That's a lot of Matak. Love to see it. Oh, don't mind if I just did.
Be gentle. For sale or for study, these artifacts are precious.
Gorgeous. This fucking guy. Okay, so far so good. It's a little quiet in here, isn't it? Almost. Very quiet. Okay. Can use an one of them. There is so much Matak here. The stun stone, I'm just going to get rid of it. Sorry, not sorry. You are done. You're a done stone. Yeah. Almost very quiet. I'd like some scouting here. This is a great room to get scouting in. Nope. 11 defectors. A vendor. Okay. In exchange for supplies. Let's just give him a key. Let's give him an archaeology kit. This'll help with them traps. Okay. That's alright. Might have rather kept the kit, to be honest, but that's okay. Let's find some things to kill. Yeah, I agree, but be careful what you wish for, Boudica. This is... That can't be right, no. I'm gonna do it on someone who's less stressed. It's a directory. Okay, there's some scouting. Okay, little bit of scouting. Pretty modest, if I'm honest, but that's okay.
We must be more vigilant.
We didn't scout that, right? That's not a trap we scouted. I'm gonna have to watch that back. I don't think we scouted that. I don't think that was a skill issue on my part. Okay. You're a big guy? Is that a flamethrower? Yeah, 11 Firewalker. I remember these guys. Okay, blinding gas. I remembered about the prep round. Buy me cake. Suffer, sure. I assume he can't resist that bleed. That seems like he shouldn't be able to resist that. Wouldn't surprise me if the Flagellant's bleed resist was just permanently set to 0. Actually, I don't think it's the case, but it would be a cool idea. No, it's not. He has 95% bleed resist. Don't want to Iron Swan. We'll have to just Yorp this, I think. It's not bad. Lowers his dodge and damage. Probably. Oh, that is bold. You're coming out in front of that guy. That means you're probably bad news. Can I stun you? Probably not. I can stun you. Okay. We will play grenade this. They have a little bit of blight resist, actually. Maybe we could just Noxious Blast. Maybe we could just kill this. Great. We could stress heal. 100% stress on self if target is religious. Our Vestal is. Which makes sense. They're not all, but this one is. Hang on, what? Self plus 6 stress minus 100% stress on self if target is religious. Oh, so for that part of the attack, the target is self, not the target of the skill itself. All right, that actually isn't really ambiguous, but it's still confusing. I play a lot of action RPGs, so that kind of scans as making sense to me, but it feels like that could maybe be communicated a little bit better, if indeed I have understood it correctly. Which I very well may not have. We would like to stun this. Yeah, we have, what, a 75% chance? 65% chance to stun. Assuming we hit, which we did. Has 55% protection. Alright, well, get blighted maybe, hopefully. Okay, thank you. Love that. Right, I need to start killing some stuff now. You can bleed, right? You can bleed. Okay. That seems like a problem. Yep, there's some horror here. There's some horrors in this house. 48 stress? Jesus, okay. Did cleanse it? I did cleansed its fuck off. Yeah, that's right.
Dives into the ground.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Sure.
Our care for one another is what sets us apart.
This is becoming a problem. Oh yeah, he was already bleeding by design. Okay, if we hit this, we have a 45% chance to kill it. What about incision? That seems better. Okay, cool. Caustic impact. That's gonna blight me, right? Debuff. Lowers my bleed and blight resist. Okay, and then horrific blaze. Oh, Peveril, you're so stressed, dude. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm stupid though. Yeah. Alright, so like a good percentage of you were just screaming at me for like 5 minutes and going, I fucking hope he notices his mistake. And I did. Alright. It's just when you read stuff, sometimes you need to look at what these little symbols actually mean and try and kind of pass some meaning out of them when you string all those symbols together, which is actually quite difficult. I live in a house with 3 other organisms, and 2 of them can't do that. So I'm in the top 50%. All right. So and it is unambiguous. It really is. I just didn't read it correctly. So it heals 12 stress on someone else. And then it stresses out the flagellant unless the target is religious, which the Vestal was. Makes perfect sense. Works perfectly. Genuinely great communication. I'm just dumb. Do we want to heal our flagellant? Probably not. I think I would rather expiate this. Can we stun it? Not really. It's Wicked Hack. It has some protection. Could bleed it? Let's bleed it.
The body's weaknesses are exploited.
Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, I just want to get this guy bleeding out now. I'm going to burst him down as soon as possible. We will use that laudanum, of course. Bleed or blight? Bleed, yeah. Levantine Skirmisher. Okay. Don't love that. What the fuck? Wow. Wow, fuck you, guy. Then again, it's my fault for ignoring something called a thaumaturge, so I think I'm going to kill that. Change of plan.
Come now, back on your feet.
This is not a medium, a veteran mission as well. Which is like not a huge step up in difficulty in Darkest Dungeon, but a pretty big one in this game by the looks of it. Can we stun this? Yeah, we can, hopefully. We do not have any way of healing ourselves at this point, stress-wise. And that should do it. Okay, good. Only just, though. This doesn't really help. Well, it might help. Our flagellant is going to get stressed out anyway. Alright, well, I tried. What are the chances we can end this and then camp? No, basically 0. Oh, I got nothing here, man. I got nothing. Good crit, though. No, not enough stress relief. Endure. I'm not even treading water here at this one. I'm slowly drowning. We stun? No. Keep asking that question. The answer is always no. Good crit, though. 42 per round, so it's going to die next turn. Pressure malfunction, what is that? It's charging up? That seems like a mistake. Okay. Okay, we're good.
The body fails to withstand.
Don't want to accidentally kill it with a massive crit. Would like the opportunity to heal, may not get it. Okay. Could we be okay here? I think we are okay here, actually. Wow.
This day is far from over.
That wasn't too bad. It wasn't great.
Consist of a great many battles.
Wasn't like my favorite, but actually we made it work. We got out of that without anybody being how you say, fucked up. Yeah, sure. Yeah, oh, of course they fucking are. What am I doing? All right. We're gonna camp here, surprising nobody. Don't be a fight. I specifically said don't be a fight. But you didn't bloody listen, and now here we are. All right. Well. Oh, this game is hard. It's a really difficult game. People say Darkest Dungeon is hard. Those people should play Black Reliquary. We can Judgment, and I think we should. This guy seems scary. Just looks scary. It's just scratching an itch in my lizard brain that's telling me that's scary. Cured of... Okay. Fine. That's sort of nothing. That's okay, I don't mind. Used his entire turn to negate half of mine. I'll take that. Restoration. Rapture. Okay. Right. I'm not 100% sure what just happened. Endure immediately makes our flagellants. It gives them a resolve check, so we won't do that. I think we kill this guy who is regenerating, if we can. No bleed resist, so that's nice. Still not quite dead because the regen will trigger before the bleed. My Vestal is expiated. That's like a small problem. Oh! Oh, Boudica, hun! You might have just fucked us with that, Boudica. That might have been the last straw here. Yep, well, that's obviously going to happen. I actually can't remember exactly what Rapturous does. Oh, is it Death's Door? Yep, okay. And bleeding, because I did that on purpose. So that's fine. Do wish there was an indicator on whether his HP was below 40% or not. That's a real strength of expiate, isn't it? Because that would have been a death blow check if not for the expiate healing him. Well, that was mean. Yeah, I'll just kill you. Great, fine. Not complaining about that. The Legion Missionary has high resist, 30% protection. These guys seem like they're just going to keep healing. But if I make a concerted effort to kill this, it's probably still worth doing. Yeah, I suppose so. Can I stun you? 70% stun resist, but worth it, I think.
Spectacular.
Okay. That's fine. That's good. That's good. I'm feeling good about this, guys. Okay, here's an 8. What's Invocation? Buffed my Flagellant for some reason. There we go. We don't have any frontline AoE, so need to spend an attack on that. Which is fine. These guys have very little bleed and blight resist, so I'm just going to bleed them. Nice. This has been rough. This has been very, very rough. Our first medium mission and a boss mission. I hope that we will at least get to see the boss and fight the boss. That's really all I want. If I lose on my level 3s, fine, whatever. We're not playing on Blood Moon, you know? Yeah. Seems right. Yeah, we're not playing on Blood Moon. It's fine. It does not matter. We're just having fun here. That's a problem, though.
The teeth grit. They cling to life.
Okay, that should kill it. That does, in fact, kill it. And yet. No, man. What a time to do that. He's not going to take another turn, but still. Oh, no, he is. Jesus, all right. Yikes. What's his speed? Speed's 24! +2 for being at Death's Door and +6 for his affliction. Okay, that tracks. Oh, sorry. I'm not used to having this mic here. Right. Stun, no. Doesn't really matter too much. Can our Vestal please go now? No, alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'll take the honing. I don't really know why I want the honing oil, but I will take it. We did get a scout, which is very good. A secret room or a perfumer's lab. We can come down here. But let's camp first.
Alone we will die. Together we will rise.
This is really tempting. This is really, really tempting, actually. I understand completely that it is scary to debuff ourselves to that extent. But I think it is really potentially worth doing. Alright. But not just yet. We actually don't need the scouting. Oh, we can just do this 3 times. That's cute. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, he didn't refuse any of those. I don't know if he can. Have anyone else who's religious? Nope, just the Vestal. So that's less good, but we can encourage... I guess we can scout. Okay, disregard. We cannot, in fact, scout. And we lost all that time anyway. So we'll just revel. Did our flagellant just refuse that? Okay, that's fine. It's mostly the other two I was worried about anyway. Do we have an ambush? No, good, okay.
Our foes will fall.
Right, let's go to the perfumer's lab. We do have our perfumer's trinket with us, which is very exciting. Is this anything? Gunpowder. Oh! Plus 15% on range skills, 15% damage on range skills. All right, well, that's okay. We have lived and we have learned. This is scary. An eldritch hex. A cough. It's not exactly the curse of the fucking pharaohs, is it? All right. Boudica has been hexed by an ancient magic and now has a cough. I understand it's a symptom. It's going to get worse. It's just funny, though, isn't it? Hey, buddy. This alchemist is offering a trinket, which he claims can be evolved at a later time. So do I place the trinket there? No. No. Oh, no, I need to drag it to my inventory first. There we go.
Our cause is righteous, but requires funds.
So this has given her, or given the trinket, more bleed and blight resist, but less accuracy. Perfect for a healer. And it's actually buffed the other stuff as well. It's made both values bigger, one of which is bad. That's cool. Okay, I like it. That's a really, really nice little little upgrade axis. Very cute. Sure. And we will camp again right before the boss. Because while I've forgotten a lot of things about Darkest Dungeon, there are some things you just don't forget, you know? Well, probably. I wouldn't know. Right, there is a trap here. I see the trap. 60, 70, 50, 80. I need the stress relief, yeah. That's a genuine dilemma there. Do we have anyone who's particularly good at... No, okay. Disarming traps here. I think you can just open this.
The darkness will not impede us. We are the flame.
Okay, so I don't remember what these guys do. I've definitely fought them before. So yeah, the prep rounds all kind of do look the same, because you usually only bring one prep round skill for each hero, I think. It certainly seems to be the way it goes, which is fine. I still think it's a nice idea, and I think that it could work really well, and yeah, maybe it does. Maybe I'm just missing like some depth to it. Sure, yes, we will expiate you because we don't want to kill you right away. Probably want to focus the back line. That's a good rule of thumb. Alright, so let's do that. Don't you see? The pain eases the burden. Have some pain. Thank you. Hate that. These are guarded and stealth, but that's okay. This is AoE. Oh, they're both guarded. That's fine, yeah. That's still fine. It's still completely fine. Let's do that. Let's play grenade the front two. Let's go fucking nuts. Let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Yeah. These guys are fucking my whole day up. Is this dead? No. Good chat. Can't Barbaric York because it's still on cooldown from the prep round. I can Wicked Hack this though. That was a misplay. That was just a misplay. I've run a D&D game that ended up being a total party kill because of a decision like that from the players. To attack lots of different things rather than focus one thing down at a time. And I thought it was a little silly then, and it's a little silly now. That's on me. Right, still guarded, unfortunately, but, you know, not for long. No point yorping here. These guys are both dead. We can if it bleeds you. That seems like the only reasonable play, I think. It's 5:30 already. And yeah, we'll just Divine Comfort. That seems fine. A little bit of an unfortunate crit, but you know, it's okay. We take those. 6, so we need to... Yep, that'll kill you. Now it's just the Appraiser. What are you? Oh! Cool. Guess I'll die. We have to Noxious Blast you. We can't bleed skeletons. Okay. Yorp here seems strong. Only a 35% chance to stun the Appraiser, though, so I think we just go all in, killing the skeleton boy. Sure. I actually don't know if it ever attacks us. No, it does. It has Undead Swipe. We've apparently seen that before. Great, yep. Okay, so that's dead. That's dead. But we can't kill the other guy still, so... Okay, it's no longer guarded, of course. Blinding Powder, that's got to be a stun. No, it's a debuff, stress, and something else. De-stealths, I think. So because there's no corpse, I think it can't do the... can't raise the dead anymore. That makes a lot of sense to me. Don't know about you. This is doing something the original Darkest Dungeon never really did, which is making me want to finish these fights as quickly as possible. In Darkest Dungeon, you want to stall the fight out as long as possible for stress healing and regular healing. In this, I'm like, no, it's too dangerous. Maybe that'll change as I learn more about the game. I suspect not completely, though. I think it will always be kind of the meta. 70%, yeah, needs to stress more. That's okay.
Be more careful.
Well, 2 times in 3, that would also have happened to my Hellion, so I'm not too concerned about that. More Matak, lovely. That's fine. That's fine. We can leave one behind. We're taking so much with us. We will, of course, camp here. No scouting. That's fine.
The dark and the cold are upon us.
Okay.
Keep others safe by the fire.
So I do not want Revel here. I think I'm gonna go Encourage. I'm just gonna do a whole lot of encouragement. We have 6 still to use. There's just not a huge amount that we can do with it. Lash's Anger is tempting, but he will probably die. Yeah. Seems just like completely fine. I guess we go Pep Talk. 10 accuracy. Sure. Then we have 1 time left, nothing to do with it. Leeches don't do anything. Okay. Well, fine.
Our path is revealed. March on.
Really hoping for no battles here. I just want to get to the boss.
No challenge is without its barriers, both proverbially and physically.
In reasonable shape, which we have. Dark Varrot's Knowledge. It's a directory. Okay. We've already found the secret room. Oh my god, it's the boss. The boss is right here. What are the chances? Right. Oh.
Here we answer the duelist's challenge.
Interesting art. I like it. Levantine Janissary. He's holding a rifle, which is a little bit scary, if I'm honest. I don't like being shot with a rifle. So, seems like it might be a problem. He's also summoned a bunch of guys. Blinding Gas is probably correct here. I think it has to be correct, really.
Strength fades.
Yep, she's coughing. Oh, can't be guarded. Plus 80 accuracy versus Levantine Janissary. What? Quite scary. I don't like this. I don't like this. This seems like a problem. No, you fucking don't. You're a flagellant. Right, I'm gonna... I feel like I have to kill everything before the Janissary. He's got riposte, is the thing.
And dreadful heat.
That's a lot of riposte. Duelist Surge, so he is absolutely just focusing down my Plague Doctor. I understand what's going on here. Is he stunnable? Kinda. Not super stunnable, I would say. Quite tricky to stun. Direct hit, yeah, again, that's going to be against my Plague Doctor. He gets 2 attacks per round. My PD is bleeding. Reign of Sorrows does almost nothing. Okay. I love the music, by the way. I say this a lot, but it's always true. It's just amazing how much has gone into the art and the music in this game. But I say that like every single episode, but it just bears repeating because a lot of people take mods for granted, kinda. And I know that they're passion projects, and people do them because they love doing them. But that does not mean that it's not a fuckload of work that often goes unthanked. And I want to make sure that this mod does not, at least by me. That said, it is kicking my ass at the moment. Okay. Fine. Oh, he's not riposting anymore. He does have 90 dodge, though. I have a 14% chance to hit. Oh, okay. So that's what this buff is intended to counteract. Is it? You know, the buff that he did have anyway. Yeah, no, that tracks. No bandage here. Guess we just blinding gas for the stun, which we did not get. Okay. Oh, really? The Vestal. The Vestal. The fucking Vestal. Alright. Stunning it doesn't do too much, but I will Judgment. Oh, I should have healed. I'm just getting greedy. No. No, because the Expiation is going to trigger and heal anyway. To get our Peveril off Death's Door. Or a Peveril. Okay, the front line is dead. But we cannot hit this guy, and even if we do, he's going to riposte the shit out of us. But we can hit our Plague Doctor, so let's just do that instead. That seems like the next best thing to do, right? Yeah, well, you deserve that, Goddard. I'm surprised I hit that. Oh man, I kind of got nothing here. Jeez. Yeah, they are a bit. Keep them busy. Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
Once the blood flows, the end has begun.
He's still riposting. Yeah, I just don't know the strategy for this. I'm trying to figure out what I'm meant to do, and I just kind of coming up a blank. Is he going to keep spawning ads? I mean, the attack is called Keep Them Busy, which is... Yeah, I get it. Right, so now that she is on Death's Door...
We need you.
Does his riposte now drop? No, it doesn't. Okay. Ooh, big scary boy. Ooh, it's a big birthday boy. Just his dodge is just so high. I like yeah. Oh. I know he's gonna riposte. Yeah, sure. I don't know what choice I have really. Maybe I do have a choice. I'm not seeing it though. Okay. So we now have the opportunity to do some real damage. Okay. Is it 29? Oh my god, no! Okay. Right, okay, this is good. Our flagellant getting a turn here is great. Kinda. No? We take those. I'm also worried about his stress. Good dodge. Good D, good D. Yeah, fine. Okay. This is just not a good, maybe not a good lineup for this fight? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not playing it well. I mean, that's also a possibility, right? Should have healed the flagellant maybe because he's bleeding. What's his death blow resist? It's pretty high. 67. Minus 28% item or curio. Okay. Okay. Sure. Luck's gonna run out at some point. At some point. At some point. There it is. Woof. Okay. So it really does just keep hammering on the same target until that target dies. That said, this is looking a little bit better than it was before, right? Not a lot better, but a little bit better. Okay. All right. That does allow us to expiate the Janissary. Which gives us a little bit of passive healing after the Janissary attacks, which is very strong. 95, 105. Noxious Blast would have been better there, and it has slightly lower blight resist. That is definitely a significant optimization that I should have been paying more attention to, so that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Sorry, I sort of thought that might turn into a joke, but it was kind of a sincere comment that trailed off into nothing. I'm great at those recently. Okay. We didn't blight it, but that's okay. No. I'm not falling for this shit again. You just need to die, dude. You just need to go. Go fucking home, buddy. I am going to expiate Theseus here, though. Nope, I'm not. All right. Didn't seem like much else I could have done. Dune. Why can't I vowels? Hermetic laceration. Excuse me? Excuse me? You fucking what, mate? Alright, that's good. That's good. Kinda. It's kinda good. It's kinda terrifying. Should have Noxious Blasted again. Really should have done. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I like a 1 in 12 chance of just killing it there. Okay. Noxious Blast kills it, right? No. Not correct at all. Glad we cleared that up. That's 21 health. I might just get Death Blowed here. Death Blown? Don't love that. Yep. Okay. Okay, good. Noxious Blast. If she dies, she dies. Okay. So he does die next turn, but my Plague Doctor might just be done. Gross. God, I hope we don't have to kill the other guys after the Janissary's dead. I think we will, though. If I know anything about Darkest Dungeon, and I'm not saying I do, we will have to kill everything else after the Janissary dies. Transcend. Oh! Get expiated? Okay. Stress. That's not bad. I don't mind the stress too much, and the expiation is really, really nice there to protect our Plague Doctor. Boudica's at death's door. Buddy. How quickly the tide turns.
Another skirmish, another step forward.
Like and subscribe. Alright, what do we got? What are you? Heavy boring augment. Dredge only. Oh, wow. Just completely fucks up protection. Love that. Gonna drop that. Don't need that. Oh, wow, okay. Cute. Bye. Definitely take that. That's a rare trinket. Lovely. They're coloured in blue now, which is nice. We'll drop the jade and take the sapphire. Goodbye. Continue we're 100% going to continue adventuring all the way back to the fucking Flameseeker. Let's go.
Warrior given a fitting end. If only the same could be said for the remainder of the Levantine.
Levantine. I may have been mispronouncing it as Levantine. I'll try and remember that, but I will fail to do so. So we've got tons of Matak. Absolutely tons. Little bit of gold. Got a commanding visage and a dismantled distant blade, both of which seem pretty cool. Natural Eye, not great on a Hellion. Mercurial, pretty poor. Fast Learner is okay. Amber Hoarder looks like it fucking sucks. Alright, let's go back. Not all mechanics and functions in Black Reliquary are finalized, of course.
Thrown into a cage.
Alright. That's going to do it for today. I'm going to go and say hello to my wife, who I heard come into the house halfway through the episode. I will see you guys in the future. Have a good one.